Hi, this is Ronald Rooney at viewfromthehood.net. As you see, I have my robe on. I don't feel like getting dressed. I was so pumped up yesterday watching the NBA Finals. The Cleveland Cavaliers against the Golden State Warriors. All the games have been very, very interesting. And it gives the fans many things to talk about, many different angles. In this particular game, I felt as though LeBron James was sick and tired of people saying, well, he's the greatest in the world and he's got to win. He can't lose 5 championships, and he's got to do this and that. And fans, and they say things like that, and then I listen to them further in their conversation during the comments about the game and players, and I realize how little they know anyway. Um, they have no idea. It's all prejudiced, discriminatory. Um, as far as the people that control the media, it's almost as if the media controls the games today. Look at Kobe Bryant. Um, it's really hard to you can't talk over his head too much, except with Michael Jordan. Um, Magic, we don't put Magic even in the conversation because Magic, I don't know about Magic. Magic was almost like sent from heaven or something. I don't know what Magic. Magic did everything. Oh, let me say that. Yeah, okay, Michael and Kobe are the best scorers ever. Um, Curry is probably going to be uh, one of the best scorers. But Michael and Kobe were all NBA top defensive guards also, but they're a little taller, a little bigger, a little lankier. I like Corey, but my Kobe came at a time when Michael was getting ready to leave, and he was still the greatest. And here comes LeBron, 6'8", 265, 3% body fat. Um, I don't care what you say. I didn't have to see LeBron play one game. When he got here and he went to the glass and flushed somebody, the announcer said, "Oh, he's the greatest in the world." But his size dimensions make that statement available. Um, he can play. Anyway, let's get over all that stuff because we know. I just wanted to say that about Kobe because LeBron has, I don't know, 4 or 5 MVPs for the season. I think Kobe has one maybe. He didn't even get one the year he hit 81 points in one game. He hit 81 from 40 feet out. Uh, Anyway, let me get, because my attitude's getting bad now, and then here we go. I'm talking about opinionated comments, and that'll put me on the wrong track. I don't want to talk about any of that. I want to talk about last night. The Cavaliers even looked more poised, more professional, more rehearsed. Um, and it started with LeBron. Uh, I always felt LeBron, but he was hitting that jumper, man. He was hitting that thing, man. He was busting trays, man. If he's busting trays, boy, you really better go get some help. You better go get Wyatt Earp and shit, Doc Holliday, boy, 'cause I was just sitting there. I told my daughter, she's 14. I said, look, LeBron, if I was LeBron, they would need the Marine Corps to stop me. That's that's why God didn't make me 6'8", 265, because I would run over everything in my way and break whatever was in my way. Uh, Maybe even family members. But um, I wanted LeBron to just put the ball in one of those big hands and go to the glass and just run over everybody. It's great defenders like like Iguodala and Draymond Green. You, they they talk to referees sometimes, but them kind of guys, Scottie Pippen, Michael Cooper, Bruce Bowen, um, the kid, Kawhi Leonard. Those guys just play defense. That Klay Thompson can play defense too, but they'll say a little something. But if you run over them, you just run over them. They'll try to get you next time. That's what makes great defenders. So I just figured, well, he's a little bigger than Draymond. Him and Draymond can just battle it out. But LeBron, if he's got the energy and the endurance, he'll probably win. He's a little inch bigger, but he can just go to the glass. But the sheer dominance that I saw last night was almost unbelievable. Um, I I don't think much changed. I don't think Steve Kerr, the coach for the Golden State Warriors, who inherited the team from Mark Jackson, um, one of the smartest guards ever to play in the NBA. I don't think much discipline changed for Golden State. Um, I think that they were playing kind of nervous. Whenever they're a little nervous, whenever they think that the other team is gonna push them, or if they're playing from behind and you mash on them, you can beat them. But they hardly ever get real nervous because they have those 12 to 2 runs, those 15 to 3 bursts uh, during the season, and last year too. So you got to get Golden State to play behind. You got to get them. It's more than just hitting a bucket. You got to do some things. You gotta do some man shit. You got to do some man shit and get them feeling a little nervous, like, wow, man, did you see that fool? Man, LeBron can't, man, he put in, and then he went to his left hand. Draymond was there. Iguodala came over and he put in his left hand and then he kissed it off the glass with a little English. Man, did you see Kyrie? He just faked to his right, crossed over, and jabbed and backed up and hit that jumper, man, with Iguodala right on him. Uh, yeah, you got to do some things, and then if they miss a couple of shots, because they got a lot of shooters, then they get a little nervous. Then they might be in trouble. But my my remedy, my prescription for Steve Kerr is, I know everybody's thinking, oh, Golden State's defense wasn't up to par and they didn't do. Nah, even Curry can play a little defense too. By the way, uh, they played some defense. It wasn't what Golden State needed to do was they needed to change their prescription. They needed to put Livingston in the game with Curry and Klay Thompson. Man, do you know what kind of nervous tension that will cause another team? Man, if you got Livingston, Clay Thompson, and Steph Curry around that perimeter somewhere, and then the crazy ass Iguodala and Draymond Green, wherever they are, I don't know where, free safety, strong safety, whatever they play, man, you got trouble. You hardly can remember what kind of offense your team is running if you have to watch those guys. Okay, I think that's what what Steve Kerr needs to do. Maybe for the seventh and final game, he will think about putting Livingston in as, I don't know. I would put Livingston at the two spot, and I would play Clay Thompson at the three, and Iguodala and Draymond. I let them play anywhere. I don't know where Bogut is. I get it probably would have been different if Bogut would have been there. Yeah, yeah, because Azili's cool and he's strong too. But he's not gonna, catch the ball in rhythm and go to the glass and put a little English on the rock if somebody's there. And LeBron was there. He was here, there. He was everywhere. Um, yeah, man, Tristan Thompson. Wow, man, you needed Dennis Rodman for his ass last night, man. Wow, man, I never thought I'd be having this talk this morning. I never thought I'd be saying that Cleveland actually looked dominant over the Golden State Warriors. We got one more to go. You guys talk that crap about LeBron not being as great as you had put him up to be and all that. Um, he's just a nice guy. He's kind of like Magic Johnson. People used to say that, and I'd shake it off. But he is, because LeBron and Magic, they're good Christians. They're good guys. They're nice. I'm not saying Kobe and Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas ain't good guys. I ain't saying that at all. But but Bird and Isaiah and Magic and Kobe and Michael, they're, I don't know what word to use, but man, like in that movie with Bill Murray, where he was playing basketball with those little kids about 9 or 10 years old. The kid went to the glass for a layup, and Bill Murray was smoking a cigarette. He just went over and smashed the little kid, man, knocked the ball way out of bounds. And he said, nah, think about that. Yeah, okay. So, but that's how Kobe and them are. But anyway, okay, we'll see in this final game. Okay, all right.